Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, TikTokers, and bookworms? So yes, here we are. These will be your free comic book day and comics giveaway books that will be for free on May 2nd of 2026. And so I'll give you a quick pan so you can see what's going on in case you don't want to hear any of the storylines. Again, I'm not going to go into any type of spoiler, but I'm just going to let you know what's inside of them, what they contain and whatnot. So, yes, they're free comic book day and comics giveaway. And so what's going on is that when Diamond Distributors went out of business, the company called Universal Distributors, they picked up that name. They basically purchased the free comic book day name because they knew they were going to now take care of the books that you still see. They say free comic book day. Now, comics giveaway day is the distributor for that would be your guys at Random House, that big publication that's also humongous. So basically maybe they just didn't want to pay, or they just didn't want to bother, so they said no, we'll make our own and whatnot. So there you go. So unfortunately or fortunately, we have two different brandings. I don't know if it'll keep going like that, going forward, but it might be for a while until somebody buys the other one out and whatnot. Who knows? So yeah, so that's what's going on with the whole free comic book day and comics giveaway. So yes, as always, yes, this video is brought to you by Zenith Comics over in Malden, Massachusetts on Pleasant Street. Alrighty, so sorry if I keep pausing, guys. It's just we have a lot of motorcycles. It's hot out. And there's a lot of kids out there with their little mopeds and stuff, or whatever the hell they're called. But yeah, so here we have the Greatest American Hero. So this is a 1980s TV show that I believe only lasted, unfortunately, one season, maybe two at most. What's really cool about this book that it does continue right soon after the show. So unfortunately, that show was canceled without not an actual ending, and I don't believe it's ever been redone in any other type of medium. If I'm wrong, please correct me and let me know, as I did not bother checking. But again, this was a really cool book. I definitely enjoyed it. So if you do pick up issue 1 when it comes out in the next month or so, it should be exactly what I just read in here, other than obviously all the advertising that they do, which is the big thing with Free Comic Book Day and now Comics Giveaway Day. They put all their trades and what they're selling and whatnot. World of Archie, more of the same. Again, fun book as always. They have been for the past, 50, 60 years or whatever it's been. But yeah, there's 5 stories in here. And the cool thing about this, there was actually 3 pinups of 4 different characters. And they basically kind of give you their origin of, where they came from and what was their first issues and whatnot. So that was kind of cool. Kind of like a who's who of DC or the Encyclopedia of the Marvel Universe. Ultimate Oz Universe. Again, another real cool book, something that I didn't even know existed. I don't think I've ever gotten this at my local LCS, my comic book store, LBS. And but yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed this. From Alex Alonso. He used to be the editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics. So I went to Amazon and I saved so I can pick up later on the trade for volume 1 and 2. So this has already been out. So this, again, it's just advertising. This is probably the worst thing that came out for, that's going to be coming out tomorrow. It seems like a waste, honestly. Lobo's already on issue 2, and so is Batwoman, I believe. Destro might not be on issue 2 yet. The only cool thing in here that you're going to get brand new is going to be Barbara Gordon's storyline for her new comic book. Now, of course, if you've never read any of these books, then yes, please pick it up, because they are great books, to be honest. But again, for the people that already own those comics, this is kind of like almost useless, because it's honestly old. It's probably the only thing. I mean, again, Oz did it. But that's a small demographic that probably has never even heard of it, just like moi. So again, there you go. So Disney Stitch, again, more of the same, very cool, all ages book, a lot of fun. It's a full story. Dynamite definitely does it right, in my opinion. I like the fact that it's really a full comic book. So when it comes out, yes, you'll probably be getting the same exact content that's in here. So you can either buy issue 1, I'm sure they'll have other covers and whatnot, or you can just kind of have this, and then you can just collect from issue 2 up. Saves yourself like $5, $4. Supernatural, same exact thing, a one and done story. Obviously, it'll continue and whatnot, but this was really cool too. I actually enjoyed it. I'm actually one of the very few people out there, or maybe there's a lot of us. I've never seen this show for past more than 2 seasons, and I definitely liked what I watched. I enjoyed. It's just I just watched too much other different TV and movies, and I don't know. It's kind of like in my backlog. Maybe someday. Deicidium. Again, a really cool book. It's all black and white, and I read through most of it. I did skim here and there. It was fun for what I read. It's kind of hard to understand because I just don't understand the universe. And the one thing about this comic, it's the only one that doesn't have the logo free comic book day or comics giveaway. But I just kind of left it under the free comic book day side. This is the big one, guys. This was obviously one of my favorite. I'm an '80s kid, and I love this whole world of Hasbro and the fact that IDW, which is Skybound, the imprint, now they have this as part of the Energon universe. I was totally psyched. So they've been giving us like little previews here and there of certain characters going into either Transformers, mostly G.I. Joe though. So again, the brand new storyline. And what's cool about this book, it doesn't give you the full first issue. It just kind of gives you like the first 8 or 9 pages. But it also includes a little preview of G.I. Joe and Transformers. Mark Spears' Monsters. Again, another book that I'm not really huge on. I've never collected. I have seen the beautiful covers, and the covers alone are gorgeous. Makes you might want to pick them up. I'll be honest with you. I'm more of a fan of Universal Monsters. And so, but you know, obviously those IP are now open. So anybody can make a monster book and whatnot. And I'm sure what Mr. Mark Spears does is great. It's just, you know, from what I've seen, what I flipped through, just kind of like not my thing, unfortunately. Very adult though, so you want to be careful with children grabbing that. Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon was really cool. It's just basically a reprint of issue number 1 in all black and white. At the end, I believe there's 1 or 2 pages of the Phantom, which again, that's also out. But it's cool that they include in case, you know, again, this is a smaller publisher, Mad Cave. And so if you're interested in Flash Gordon, which is, what, 70, 80 years old at this point in our life, you know, something you can pick up. Again, great storyline, one of my favorites. Fort Psycho. I didn't really read this, guys. I kind of skimmed through it. It looked okay. It literally, the inside pages look just like this. So it's not torn. That's just the design. But the inside looks just like that. I wasn't really interested. I tried reading it. Just wasn't for me. The future is exploitative. So this was really cool. This is a future Western VR world type of storyline. Just kind of some things happening and whatnot. So it was really cool. And then there was also another backup story they went out with it after. I would say this is more like a teen plus, close to adult. So I'd be careful grabbing this for your kid if your kid kind of loves the cover, whatnot. For sure, 100% 18 plus. There is nudity, action. It is a great storyline. Again, you know, if you're an adult, definitely go for it. Gun Honey is cool, as they like to even point out in the inside cover. It's kind of like John Wick meets James Bond. It is really that good, guys. I've enjoyed every single trade that I've picked up, and I think I own 3 of them. So this would be either the 4th or 5th. I think I might be a little bit behind. Conan, again, another character that's been around for like 70, 80 years or whatever the heck it's been. Again, very adult also. A lot of blood, a lot of gore. If you like Conan, this was great too. This was a good storyline. Megaman. Megaman's super cool in the sense that you don't have to just be a video gamer to enjoy Mega Man. I think any kid, any teenager, any adult would enjoy this. The colors are gorgeous. Udon is probably one of those comic book houses that just always has great artists. I mean, the anime inspiration style is something that would probably grab your attention if you're into anime. So I think this is a great book to grab. Street Fighter Forever. So this is actually issue 0, which is really cool. So I don't know if they'll release this as a actual selling copy when it comes out. So I kind of like when they do this. I have quite a few Zeros myself in my collection. And honestly, I've never seen them reprinted other than if it goes into a trade or an omnibus or a deluxe hardcover and whatnot. So having Zeros is always some of my favorite comic books to collect. So you can't go wrong. Again, just like the Mega Man, Udon Studios, beautiful colors. It's a great story, actually. I really enjoyed what I read, and so I can't wait to continue reading this. Dungeon Crawler Carl, another big book, guys. If Energon Universe doesn't take number 1 spot, this could end up being the one. I mean, we're gonna have all the people that read the novels wanting to get this. Our store has already been getting calls on Dungeon Crawler Carl. So I know this is going to be a big book. It's also it's 0 issue. So it could be a one and done. And then what actually comes out would be issue 1 going forward. So again, and other than them probably reprinting in a trade paperback, an omnibus or deluxe or something like that, you probably won't see this one again. The Name She Lost, Inanna. So this is actually also another number 0. Again, this is from Vault Comics. Sorry, that was also Vault Comics. They're a newer company. I think they're only quite a few years old and whatnot. I did read this. Kind of gave me vibes of Cersei. It gave me vibes of Wonder Woman, obviously. It gave me vibes of just like the whole Amazonian thing. It was really cool, but she's stuck here in present time. And that's all I'll say. I liked it. I can't actually wait for the actual issues to come out. It should be pretty cool. Now to the Comics Giveaway Day books. So the titles or companies actually that are attached to this are your Booms, your Dark Horse, Marvel, and I believe IDW. So yeah, so first is Garfield. Again, more of the same. If you've ever seen the cartoon or if you read other Garfield comics, same thing. It's a lot of fun. Hijinks, eating lasagna, getting mad if he's not eating lasagna and whatnot. So this was a lot of fun. Very super kid friendly. Power Rangers, a new beginning to Power Rangers. What was cool about this book, other than it being a 0, again, same thing as the other 0s that I just talked about, kind of gives you origins of why this is happening or how it's restarting. And there's also 2 backup stories in here. It'll have the Green Ranger and the new Power Rangers Unlimited. So I believe it's like the same Unlimited characters from a couple years ago and whatnot. So this was really cool. So I think this is also going to be a hot book. Something is Killing the Children, The Road to Slaughter, also from Boom. I don't know anything about this other than that I know it's a great book. A lot of people talk about it. Everybody picks it up at the local comic book store. People just seem to love it. I read it, obviously, and I enjoyed what I read, but I have no idea what's going on. The young lady walking there, giving us her back, she seems to be the main character. Her name is something Slaughter. So it's a cool last name. And yeah, I guess if you know what's going on, then it's just more of the same. It's a continuation for whatever the last storyline was. So there you go. So something is Killing the Children. Next, we have from Dark Horse, we have Avatar Legends. I really also enjoy this. Also very kid-friendly. It was a lot of fun. It does feel weird to me. I'm kind of old school in terms of like my avatar has always been Aang. And I never really got into Legend of Korra, and the young man here in the front seems to be the new avatar. I don't know how old this is, or I don't know if it's a continuation. Maybe it's been going on, so I'm just kind of like behind. It could be the thing too. But I did enjoy what I read. It was kind of cool. He's kind of clumsy, and this is his sensei basically kind of teaching him. He knows one type of mana, while obviously he's the avatar. So right now he's learning 2 or 3 of them. So there you go. So that's really all. Minecraft, it was Minecraft, whatever. I read it really quick. I guess it was enjoyable. So again, very kid-friendly though. This is more for like teenagers. This is probably my second favorite book after Energon, Masters of the Universe. Again, I am an 80s kid. I really, really super enjoyed this. This gave me vibes of reading the little mini comics, a little bit of the cartoon, of the animated show, of the original, and it also gave me some of like the first year comics, which was great. I'm going to love this book. I just know I'm already going to love it because what I read so far was incredible. Here's your first IDW that we have. So this is Lock and Key, and this is 100% just a reprint of issue number 1. So if you never got to read it back then, you can, and obviously at the end of this, it shows you all the trades and library editions that you can purchase and whatnot. Next, we have Sonic the Hedgehog number 1. I did read it. It was, again, a lot of fun, kind of like Megaman. You can't go wrong with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's one of the hottest books out there. Still has been. All their deluxe editions are beautiful if you have that collection of books. But yeah, so it's Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if this is a reprint or if it's a brand new storyline, but it was pretty cool. Again, issue number 1. This was probably my third favorite book. This is your Alien, Planet of the Apes, and Predator. So when you start reading it, it's giving you just kind of like maybe they're stories that already have happened of Alien and then Planet of the Apes and then Predator. And so they were a lot of fun. To me, they were brand new because I had never read them before. But what's cool about it, and this isn't a spoiler, I hope, at the end of the Planet of the Apes storyline, who shows up? Oh, our buddy's the Predator. So I believe that's going to be like the next storyline. It's going to be Predator versus Planet of the Apes. So that's pretty cool. So if you like any of these franchises, I would definitely pick this one up. And then here we are at the home stretch, folks. So here is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. This is your Queen in the Black. And if you know anything about this, I mean, I don't want to tell you who the Queen in Black is. Some people already know. I don't know if it's supposed to be a secret, but I'll let you find out for yourself. It was fun. It was great for what it is. It's normal Marvel comic book. If you love Spider-Man, you love Spider-Man. He has a cast of people helping him out. And they just basically, it's going to be this summer's 2026 big storyline for Marvel Comics. With another one that's right next to it. Also, Infernal Hulk was a lot of fun. I didn't know anything about Infernal Hulk yet, because yes, I do collect comics still, and I still read comics, but what I read is very small. I don't buy 40 titles a month anymore like I used to. But yeah, this was really good. You should pick it up. Armageddon again, a lot of fun, mindless fighting, good guys versus good guys, bad guys and whatnot. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Again, it's going to be another one of this summer's big storylines. So it seems in the last couple of years, they've done like 2 or 3 of them. I mean, well, not maybe 3, but definitely 2 for sure. So this is just going to be another one of them. And then this is the last book, guys. So this will be super kid friendly. What I like about it is that when you first open it, it basically tells you how to read comics. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like how manga does it. They tell you which ones to go in first and whatnot. So if you have children of ages 3 to 5 to 6, definitely really cool. If you're just a collector because you like this character here or the Venom and whatnot, then I would still get it too. If you just like Spider-Man, whatever. So again, so that's what this is about. So again, very super kid friendly. And these were obviously for teens and whatnot and older. But yeah, folks, that is honestly 100% it. Yes, I don't know if I said in the beginning, but yes, there were supposed to be 49 or 50 of these bad boys this year. But my boss, he's the one that's buying them. So for those of you who don't know, yes, it's free to us, the consumer. But, obviously people that own these comic book stores, they have to pay for these. So they pay anywhere between 15, 20, 25 cents, 50 cents an issue and whatnot. And yes, they do it for advertising and because they love comics themselves and they want you to also enjoy. And maybe hopefully you'll, in the new summertime or fall time, whatever, you'll start picking up books to read and enjoy. Maybe you were a comic book collector, now you're not anymore, but maybe your kid's into it. So it's a good way to get your kids into this really cool hobby. Yes, it can be an expensive hobby, but please buy responsibly. Think with your pocket sometimes. Don't think with just, I gotta get it. Don't do FOMO and so whatnot. But yeah, folks, again, as always, thank you so much for viewing, if you did view it. And please let me know what you think of some of these books. And as always, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys make it to May 2nd to Free Comic Book Day. If you can't make it on the 2nd, I know that some comic book stores tend to still have free comics the next day on the 3rd, which will be Sunday, and even Monday for those that are open. We're not open on Mondays, but yeah, so that's the thing. So again, as always, we were here at Zenith Comics in Malden, Massachusetts on Pleasant Street. And as always, guys, thank you so very much for viewing. And yeah, thank you. You guys take care. Peace.